Hello everyone, my name is Del Ellis of Del Ellis International Leadership and Sales Training. Today I'm here to talk to you about something I'm extremely passionate about. Of course, that passion has to do with selling. And today we're going to be talking about Selling Laws, Episode 3. So let's get into the law, shall we? First of all, we need to understand selling isn't telling. It's asking and then simply listening. Or should I say, focused listening. I don't know what it is about salespeople, but they think telling is selling. They think if they throw enough, features at you, which nobody wants to buy anyway, and we'll get into that more in another selling law some other time. It's kind of like the Italian chef, how he tells if spaghetti's done is he keeps throwing things at the ceiling, and he hopes it sticks. Well, today, I think one of the challenges is so many people don't want to be, a salesperson that they just think, well, if I'm super nice and everything's going to work out. The challenge is with that is that if somebody that knows how to sell and do it correctly, which I'm going to share with you today, they're going to eat your lunch. So we need to understand selling isn't telling, it's asking and then simply listening. Next, whoever asks the questions leads the conversation. My children, when they were growing up, they go, what is the man doing? And I'd explain it to them, they go, why? Why? You see, they were controlling the conversation. Then one day it dawned on me, and I was going to throw this at them, is why don't you ask yourself that question? And you know what? It worked. So whoever asks the questions leads the conversation. Of course, whenever we get in trouble in the sales presentation, ask questions. Whenever you get in trouble in your personal life, ask questions. Okay? So we need to understand that questions are the answers. Okay, so let's go on. So let's do a quick review of episode 2 in case you missed it. Now, hey, if you missed it, just go to DEL, just like the computer, but only one L, delhelp.com, or you can email me at del@delhelp.com, or you can go to my Facebook page, which is Del Ellis Leadership and Sales Training. Okay, so there's 3 options for you, or you can go to my YouTube channel, which is Del Ellis International also. So let's go. So what we learned last time, and we're going to talk about some more, is we asked discovery questions to help us find out more information. What do they like? What do they don't like? Okay, who's involved in the decision-making process, the budget, and when did they want to do it? Of course, we need to get our potential clients mentally and emotionally involved. Why is that? Well, the more we can get them mentally and emotionally involved, the better chances of making the sale, and that's why we're in the business, isn't it? Okay, so last time we talked about who, what, when, where. Whoops, I was getting ahead of myself. Why and how. Who, what, when, where, why, and how. Okay, that was what we learned last time. So now we're going to get into part 2, shall we? So here we're going to have feel or felt, share, shared or sharing, has and have or having, was or would. And there's more than this, but these are just the ones we're going to talk about today. So with that said, let's give you a few examples with real estate. Now you can take these question forms and apply it to anything. And by the way, make it you. We're going to have an assignment, so you want to go through this whole training because the assignment will help you become better. So, Bill, Nancy. Now, I always recommend getting their name and using their name exactly how they give it to you and using it as much as possible. So here we got Bill, Nancy. Tell me, how did you feel when you finally got the keys to your last home? See, I want them to relive that by buying a home from me this time. Next. I bet it felt really good when you had the family over for the holidays, didn't it, Nancy? Okay, there's nothing that feels as good as being able to come home to your own home. Is there, Bill? Now, remember, we asked discovery questions to help us find out more information. So now we'll get into share, shared, or sharing. Nancy, would you mind sharing with me how important it is for the children to go to a better school? Bill, I know you shared the need to have a man cave. Nancy, has Bill been a good boy and can he have it? Bill, Nancy, would you mind sharing with me, is there anything else that you want or need? Now, I love the word want, because the more things they tell me they want, they say, I want this, I want this, I want this. Well, give them what they want. Of course, the more we get them mentally and emotionally involved, the better chances of making the sale. Now we have has and have or having. Bill, Nancy, have you ever seen such a beautiful room, dining room, and gourmet kitchen before? Having a gourmet kitchen would be nice for the family to come over for the holidays, wouldn't it, Nancy and Bill? Nancy, I know how important schools are to you. Has anyone else shared with you how great this district is? Of course, the more we can get them mentally and emotionally involved, the better our chances of making the sale. Was and would. Nancy, besides the elegant bathroom, was there anything else that you would need? Bill, what else would you want or need? If I can get you both those things that you shared that you must have, besides the numbers, Bill, Nancy, would there be anything else stopping you from treating yourself to this amazing home? See, I want to find out if there's going to be an obstacle, and if I know about that obstacle, then, I can overcome that obstacle. Of course, we use discovery questions to help us find out more information, to get the potential clients mentally and emotionally involved. Of course, the more we can get them mentally and emotionally involved, the better chances of us making a sale. Question: would you find studying this type of material presented here to you today, would it help you achieve better results? Of course, the answer would be yes or no. For those who answered yes or no, meaning you need to know more, here you go. First, we need to understand that change starts with awareness. Second, to increase your awareness, you need to be intentional about your growth. Third, you must stay in a growth environment. To keep in a growth environment, we offer programs and opportunities to keep you in such a growth environment that you will excel. One of those opportunities we offer, we call it the mastermind. What that is we get together once a week for 5 to 12 weeks, depending on your budget, depending on how much coaching you feel that you need. And then these sessions range from an hour to 2 hours, which includes one hour of Q&A so that you can clear up any thoughts or concerns that you might have, or be able to simply just pick my brain, so if you've been challenged over something, we can go over it together. Now, can't make the meeting? No problem. Whether you make it or not, we'll send you a recorded session. These sessions start at just $199. Then for those who want to dig a bit deeper and are interested in working one-on-one with me and want a faster track to success, I have coaching programs that can help you achieve results very quickly. Coaching one-on-one is an amazing means to success. It's a lot more intense, so if you really want to see results quickly, this is the program for you. And they're starting at only $9.99. Now, to your assignment. You thought it was free, right? Here we go. What I want you to do is I want to write out the discovery words that you could ask your potential client concerning your product and services. This way, by doing this assignment, this will make it become you and not me. Remember, feel or felt, share, shared or sharing, has and have or having, was or would. I also need to remember we ask discovery questions to help us find out more information, to get our potential clients mentally and emotionally involved. The more we can get them mentally and emotionally involved, the better our chances of making a sale. I want to thank you for today. Those that want more information, you can email me at del, like I said before, just like the computer, but one L, del@delhelp.com. You can go to my website at www.delhelp.com. Our Facebook page is Del Ellis International Leadership and Sales Trainings. And then also you can go to our YouTube channel, which is Del Ellis International. Anyway, my name is Del Ellis and I'm passionate about changing lives. Have a great day.